If you're seeing this message, this is meant to find you right now. I have a message from your ancestors, from your spirit team, from your guides, from God, from the universe, the divine, about this next year that's coming in. For me now, it's 2026, but this is a timeless message. It is 11:18 on my clock right now. As I did try to film this once, and there is so much resistance in me getting through this reading, but we are going to get through it because Spirit got a message. It was also 11:11 as I was filming the first time, and I have two groups for you. I have group 111 and I have group 222. The timestamps are linked in the bio, and I will see you in your message. Feel free to listen to both if both of those numbers resonate with you. But with that, I'll see you in your message. Okay, group 111. Y'all got a juicy one. Y'all got a juicy message, okay? I'm seeing mangoes, guavas, tropical fruits are coming through very strongly. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy is coming through strongly as well. And I'm channeling the song Alien Superstar, because she has a category. Wait, whoa. What was that one line that she said? Not sexy, bitch, I'm the bar. Alien superstar, something like that. You are the bar, you are the standard, you are the blueprint. You are the blueprint. And I'm even seeing Jay-Z blueprint, but I don't really fuck with Jay-Z like that because of weird energy. Anyways, that kind of ties into the message. You have always had an insanely discerning eye, and the words that you've spoken, the way that you've spoken over your life, the way that you've spoken over other people's lives has always been for the good of all, bringing harm to none. You did, because of your ancestry, because of your trigger warning, like clinical depression, anxiety, PTSD. I'm seeing anemia as well, EDs as well. There's been a lot of influences that have weighed you down. You had a one-way ticket on the struggle bus for a very, very, very long time. But the difference between you and the people around you is that you decided, once you noticed that you've been on the bus for a really long time, you got off. You got off of the bus. And early into this new year, you're going to see and notice, you might even be noticing it now, how many people have decided to stay on the struggle bus, have decided to stay in selfish behaviors, who have decided to throw themselves a pity party for the rest of their lives. And there's always room to grow out of this and evolve, but they aren't right now. So you might at this time and moving into this next year start to grieve some of these relationships, people, places, things, careers, jobs, bosses, and relationships, because where you are headed is so much bigger than what these individuals gave to you for the time being. Every time I stop to pause, like, I hold my breath a little bit because I just really want it to save. But we're gonna get through this reading, even if it takes all night long. Some of y'all in this collective might be used to working the night shift or nightlife, making sure that other people are constantly having a good time, having a good experience. I'm channeling Steven Universe when Garnet says to Stevani, Connie and Steven's fusion, she goes, you are not two people and you are not one person. You are an experience, so make sure that you're a good experience. 2026, or this next year, is about to be an experience. I'm even seeing a VR headset. It feels like you are going to be experiencing things that you have thought of and seen that you didn't necessarily know that you were going to have access to. People, connections, but I'm specifically seeing experiences. I'm seeing theme parks having resources to be able to go on vacation, to indulge a lot more, go to the spa, self-care, but you're going to be laughing. I'm seeing so much laughter. Because, like, Spirit really is urging you in the midst of your grief, because you're going to be grieving the old version of you, the old connections that you had. 123 on my clock, 11:23. Thank you, Spirit. As you move through this grief, find the humor and comedy in all of it. Comedy and a tragedy are what's the phrase I'm trying, like, one in the same, on the same coin, whatever the fuck that saying is. Comedy and tragedy, they tread the line, and there is so much comedy in every experience, because everything that you've said and done up to this point has been rooted in truth. It's been rooted in truth. It's almost like your body won't allow you to be disingenuous to people. I'm going to get this reading out. It is driving me nuts trying to get this message out to you. But honestly, that could resonate with the way that your journey has played out at this point. It's been a lot of stop and go. You've been like making steady progress, and then maybe you hit a wall. I'm hearing it is nothing but clear skies, smooth sailing up to this point. So Spirit, what do you mean by that? We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Some karmic cycle has been closing out and is closed. I'm seeing case closed. There's an anime called Case Closed. Yeah, that anime is significant and coming through. Anime might resonate with you, but when it comes to anime, it's like very dramatized, like theatrical, over the top, exaggerated. That's the word, exaggerated. Hold on. All of this energy that you have been dealing with, other people's energies, other people's issues, you've decided to walk away from a lot of BS and a lot of scenarios that weren't necessarily here for you. There were a lot of people that were in your corner simply to reap the benefits of your success, of your energy, of your vibrancy. They didn't necessarily want you doing better. They really didn't. The way that I have been trying to get this message out to you, and I keep having to go into my phone and delete shit. I keep having to sift through. The divine is begging you at this point to sift through the bullshit and allow yourself to free up space to let this in, to let all of this in. A lot of you guys in your family lineage have dealt and witnessed money being tight all the time. It's like there never was enough. You might have hated going to the store because you knew that you were never allowed to like get the candy bar, get that thing that you wanted. It was just a showcase of everything that you wanted but could never have. Never say never. Justin Bieber might be really significant to you as well. Oh my gosh, that song is really significant. I will never say never. I will fight till forever. Yeah. And you have, and you will. Okay. So, any last words for my beautiful 111 collective? Yeah, my loves. Okay, early into the next year with the 8 of Swords here, you might be grieving a lot, grieving the past connections, grieving situations that you really wanted to work. You wanted certain situations to work out. You wanted certain relationships to work out so badly. But I'm just hearing you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. A relationship is 2 or more people. You are not the only individual that needs to be pouring energy into something in order to make it flourish. So nix the people, places, and things at this time. Clean house. Delete contacts. Delete certain platforms of social media if you need to. Do what you gotta do to make space for this, because it is bigger than you can even comprehend at this time. Okay, pile 222. Split the deck to the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. We are off to a beautiful start here. Your next year is about to look so vibrant. Oh my goodness, if you have social media, your page is about to be flooded with experiences and moments and just love and light for your life. It feels like this collective might have had a lot of big dreams, but there was really no resources or room for you to allow those dreams to expand. But it feels like at this time, because you've done enough introspection, at this time, you are going to be witnessing firsthand the things that you have been praying for play out in front of you in real time. I'm seeing WandaVision, brick by brick, unknowingly, in the midst of grief, in the midst of pain, building your dream life. I've had to do a lot of lovers. I'm telling y'all, so much love, so much reconnecting to self. I'm telling you, the amount of stop and go that I've had to do with this reading, with both of these groups, is insane. There's been a lot of stop and go. There's been a lot of delays. And I keep saying the word a lot, a lot, a lot. I keep hearing the song, how many chains you got? A lot. How many cars you got? A lot. Or whatever. You're about to have a lot. You're about to have a lot. It seems a bit redundant, me saying all that, but you're about to have a lot. We have the High Priestess here. You're about to be looking, feeling, smelling like the version of you that has everything that you have been asking for in the material. It feels like in emotionally and inside, you've been seeking clarity, you've been seeking guidance, you've been seeking emotional fulfillment, you've been seeking inner wisdom and love, self-love, all of that. So now it's time for all the goodies to start coming in, because you may like nice things, but you're not a materialistic person. It feels like you have witnessed what materialistic people are like, what money hungry people are like, and almost like vowed to God, to the universe, that when you get this money, when you get these resources, that you will use it for good, because you've experienced so much pain and so much loss in this life. You never want anybody to experience that level of loss that you have experienced. So it's almost like, that once that direct deposit hits, once you get these resources, it's over. It's over for anybody that doubted you. It's over for anybody that is trying to keep the little man little. You know what I mean? Because it's like you've been the little man. But now you better be the big man. You about to be a big man. You're about to be in charge. I feel like somebody's about to promote you. You might be a business owner, but I just see like some sort of promotion coming forward. I'm seeing that that viral person that's like, you've been promoted. You're now one of my new elite employees. Like, you're elevating. Ooh, there's a clatter upstairs. There's a clatter. Santa Claus is coming to town. It's about to feel like Christmas all year round. OMG. That's what's coming through. Spirit, what is coming through for the collective in 2026? For group number 222, what is coming forward? Death. The closing of a door to open up a window. The closing of a door to open up a window. I just looked at my clock and it says 11:44, and I looked at my timer and it said 4:44. 4:44 is massively significant. I'm hearing clarity is coming through. I'm also hearing the song Clarity. If all love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? It's almost like in the midst of feeling this pain, you've always had that little bit of hope. You've always sought out a higher power or a higher purpose. So powerful. This has been your savior. This has been what has saved you. That little mustard seed, tiny, eensy weensy bit of faith. What is closing out, Spirit? What is closing out? Let me make sure that this is saving. All right, Fab. What is closing out in 2026? What is this death? What is this rebirth? What is this rebirth, Spirit? Five on the timer, yo. The sun. So what is coming forward in 2026 or this next year, whenever you're seeing this, dude? You are about to be done with feeling sorry for yourself. Done with feeling sorry for yourself. You're not going to feel sorry for yourself. In fact, you are going to have too much, too much to celebrate. To the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, dude. You are going to have too much to celebrate. And this past year has been fucking rough. It feels like you've experienced loss after loss after loss after loss. And loss doesn't even have to be like a person leaving your life. It can also be like you being really excited for something to work out just for it to not work out. That is some of the biggest grief that I know I have had to sift through. You are going to be having the most fun and experiencing the most life that you have ever experienced ever. You're going to be getting invited to more things. People are curating opportunities to hand to you. They know you. People have been recommending you in private. People have been talking about you in private for so long because you're the right person for the job, whatever that job is. It feels like a literal elevation in your career, an elevation in your money, but this feels like status as well, reputation. You might be traveling, you might be getting ready to go elsewhere, but you are being presented with options and support. Those are your main blessings that are coming through to you in this next year. Blessings and support. Spirit, what does this support look like? What are these blessings going to look like? Okay. Like I said, people, connections, love, admiration, fans. You're gonna have fans. Do you do something in the public eye, like fans? The Hierophant, like something, a contract. There is a divine collaboration that is coming through. There is a divine collaboration that is coming through that is about to shift your life and everybody else's lives. It is like your success, your energy is everybody else's success is a byproduct of being in your energy. They just need to be in the same room with you. They just need to work with you. They just need to talk to you for a minute and their lives are changed. That is massive. There's a contract. There's a brand new contract that you are signing. You're going to be making the most money. You're going to get to experience life because you have more money to be able to spend. When this comes through, spend it. I'm not saying go crazy, but I am saying that the divine wants you, needs you to use these funds for what you need to do and to have fun. That is your assignment. That's your homework for this next year, to have fun. Any last words, Spirit? That's all. 1010 is significant as well.